Yes, I welcome you all, the Canaanites team. Today we are going to learn on how to enter a Martingale strategy using your RoyalQ robot. RoyalQ is a very good trading software. It works on Binance. So all you need to do is activate your robot today and you start making profits on a daily. RoyalQ has made spot trading much more easier. Even if you have zero knowledge about spot trading, even you have zero knowledge about cryptocurrency, when you have zero knowledge about everything about the whole business, RoyalQ has simplified everything. So now, to those of you who are members of RoyalQ, we are going to learn on how you enter a Martingale strategy. And to those of you who want to activate your robots, who want to learn more new things, who want to receive win-win signals, you'll have to leave your descriptions below and so that we can be able to find you and help you and give you support in each and everything. So today we are going to learn on how to enter a Martingale signal. So let's assume this is our signal where they say buy Aave USDT, preset price 60, take profit 3%, strategy period 1 short, and margin call drop percentage as 3. So this is how a signal looks like in all our Canaanites platforms where we share signals for our team members to use these signals to make money. This is how our signals look like. So now let's assume we are going to trade Aave and our capital is $50. Don't forget about this. We are assuming our capital is $50 and our signal is for Aave and in a format of Martingale. So now when I'm going to enter it into RoyalQ, now I'll have to go to my RoyalQ robot here. When I click on my RoyalQ robot and it opens like this. So in this scenario, I'm interested into strategy. So I will click on strategy there. So once I click on strategy, they are going to bring bots and running. These are the two sections. And I will click on bots. Now when I click on bots, they will give me a Martingale strategy bot and a grid bot. So since we are learning on how to enter Martingale strategy, we will consider the Martingale strategy bot. So I'm going to click on the Martingale strategy bot. Once you click on the Martingale strategy bot, now you come down here where they tell you to feel free to create your own strategy. So you click on next. So the moment you click on next, they are going to bring very many coins. All these are coins, all these are coins. But in our signal, we are going to trade Aave. So if the coin is Aave, so you go back and you search for Aave. You search for Aave here. So you click Aave and you search for Aave. So you see they have brought it here. So you click into Aave. Now once you click into Aave, it is going to come like this, where now everything is 0000, meaning that the robot is not trading this coin of Aave. So now we are going to command our robot to trade Aave, depending on the parameters which we have in our signal. And now coin is Aave, preset price is 60, take profit percentage is 3%, strategy period is 1 short, and margin call drop percentage is 3%. So now, before we even go further, you have to know these three main things. The moment you get the coin in your RoyalQ, where we have, now you already have the coin here. So the most three important things you have to consider first is, the first one is trade setting, which is down there. The second one is first preset buying price. And the third one is start button. Now these are the three buttons we use: trade setting, first preset buying price, and the start button. So now we will first use the trade setting button. So you click on trade setting. The moment you click on trade setting, so they are taking you to where you can set the parameters which you have been given into signals. Now we have the first buying amount. So how do you set your first buying amount? So let us go back to our signal. Now our signal is Ave, preset price is 60, take profit 3%, and the rest. So now the first thing you have to consider before you even set anything, you have to know your capital. In this case, we assume our capital is $50. So you might be having with any amount of capital. It might be 500, it might be 5,000, it might be 50,000, or even above. It might be even $100, any amount of capital you have. So once you reach here under trade setting, and they ask for the first buying amount. The first buying amount, this is the first price the robot considers when it is making its first buy. So how do you set the first buying amount? Even if you don't know about trading, even if you don't know about anything, but you are part of our signal platform, this is what you have to do. The moment you see a signal, this is what you're going to do. So you have your capital as $50. If your capital is $50 or any amount of capital, in this scenario it is 50, divide your capital by 5. Any amount of capital you have to divide it by 5. So once you divide it by 5, you will get 10. So any amount of capital you have in your Binance divided by 5, the figure you get, you will put that figure as your first buying amount. So now in this scenario, after dividing 50 by 5, we are going to remove 180 and indicate 10, because 10 is the figure we got. So you click on edit, then you click there and you remove and you put 10. So if our capital is 50, so the robot will first use $10 to buy, to make its first buy. So now this second parameter of open position doubled, it is always off. The moment you're setting a Martingale signal, you're entering a Martingale signal, make your open position doubled button off, always it is off. So now let us go to margin call limit. Now someone was asking or was trying to wonder why we were dividing our capital with 5. So in this case, our capital was 50 and we divided by 5. So now 5 becomes the number of buys the robot will make. So if the robot will buy 5 times, so now under margin call limit, where you have 2, you're going to just subtract 5 minus 1, and the remaining is 4. You will put 4 under margin call limit. So you put 4. So now when you put 4 there, we go to whole position take profit. Now in our signal, we always give this whole position take profit ratio. So in our signal, if we say that the take profit ratio is 3%, the moment you go to set the whole position take profit ratio, you remove this and you indicate that figure we have given you in the signal. So in the signal we have 3%. So meaning that the robot, anytime the robot detects the percentage of the positive percentage or the take profit percentage of 3%, it will sell and you will make profit, 3% of your profit. So now the next parameter is called whole position take profit callback. So now make this one as 0. In all your signals, make it as 0. Make it constant. Even if you don't know what it means, always make whole position take profit callback as 0. So where there is this figure, you put 0. So now we have margin configuration. Under margin configuration, it's where we find the margin call drop percentage. So in the signal, we always give you the margin call drop percentage. So in this scenario, you're going to go under margin configuration to set the margin call drop percentage. So now here you will come here and click there, margin configuration. The moment you click margin configuration, you will find out that they are going to give you first call, second call, third call, fourth call, and this time on this side you'll find some figures there. So now first consider the margin call drop, and now multiple buying ratio. So now under here you will try to put 1. If we have given the margin call percentage as margin call percentage at 3%. So the figure we give under margin call percentage here, it is 3. So now you get 3 and you divide it by the number of margin call limit. The figure you get, it's what you will put on each and every call under margin call percentage. So when we divide 3 by 4, what do we get? When we divide 3 by 4, we are going to have 3 divided by 4, we are going to have 0.75. So now if you have 0.75, this is what you will come and do here. So you're going to remove everything here and put 0.75. So here we are going to put 0.75, and even here, sorry, and even here 0.75, and even here 0.75, and even here 0.75, and then that's how you set the margin call drop percentage. So now how do we set the multiple buying ratio? On this side of the multiple buying ratio, you're going to come and put 1 on each and everywhere. You put 1, each and every section you put 1, even this last one you put 1. So this is the way we set the margin configuration depending on the margin call drop percentage given in the signal. So how do we set the margin configuration? We set the margin configuration depending on the margin call drop percentage, which is always being given in the signal. So this is how we set the margin configuration. And don't forget to always click confirm. You click confirm, then after clicking confirm, they are going to bring you back here where you're going to set buy and call back. Now buy and call back, also make it a constant. Let it always be a 0.1. In every trade you trade in Martingale strategy, either buy and call back has to be 0.1. And now the last one is called the strategy period. In strategy period, we have 2 periods. We have cycle and we have one shot. So in the signal, we always indicate which strategy period to use. Now, if the strategy period is one shot, we even indicate in the signal. So now in the signal, we have one shot. So you come under royal Q and you make sure that your strategy period is in one shot. So this is how we set the trade settings. So after putting in those trade settings, don't forget to click here and save. You click confirm. So the moment you confirm, so this simply means that we are done with setting the trade setting. And now don't forget, I told you before we even went to trade settings, I told you that the first thing you set trade setting. After trade setting, you set first preset buying price, and the last one you click on is called the start button. So once we are done with the trade setting, the second thing we are going to set is called the first preset buying price. Now this price is always given in a signal. So when you come back to our signal here, which we are using as an example, we have the preset price. Where we give you the preset price means the entry price. So when you're setting for the first preset buying price, you click on first preset buying price and you indicate, once they asked for that figure, you go back to your signal and you check what was the figure that they give me under preset price. They gave you 60, so you come back here and you set it as 60. So you type in 60, then you don't forget to click confirm. So the moment you click confirm, so you will see that even this 60 will be there. So we are done. So now we are done with setting trade settings, and we are done with setting the preset price. And the last one, I said after everything you click start. The moment you click start, they will ask you to create a bot, and you say create. The moment you click create, now we are good to go. So you see where we had the word start, it has changed to pause. This simply means that the robot has picked the strategy. So the robot will follow the following strategy you have given to it to buy and sell, and you make profits in that signal or in that coin given in a signal. So now the last thing you have to do to confirm as we are concluding is 1. So after going there, after setting everything, you have to come back here and check on running. You click on running. When you click on running, you will find out that that whatever you have commanded the robot to do, it has put it here. So the robot is waiting for the preset price to trigger, and it makes its first buy. So the moment under running, you find that you have been setting Aave and it is displayed under running, just know you have done everything right. And members, this is how we set a Martingale strategy. For this case, we were trying to assume that in our Binance we have capital $50, and our coin which we were going to trade was Aave. So this is how you can enter a Martingale strategy. So thank you so much for watching, guys. We love you all, guys. Don't always forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And to those of you who really want to join our Signal platforms, what's a platform you want to learn more new things about RoyoQ, please, I encourage you to leave your description below so that we can be able to link up and we help each other. You start making money every day, all the time, and all the time, and all the time. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.